welcome back to With the Face. I'm glad you're here. Such a tragedy. I was cleaning up the bathroom like I normally do every week, and I wanted to empty the garbage. And something happened where I bumped into, on the shelf that I have, it's a glass shelf, and I bumped into where I place my Wet the Face bowl and my Captain's Choice bowl, and they're stacked one on top of the other. Usually I put the Captain's Choice bowl in the bottom and Wet the Face bowl right on top, and it bumped off, fell on a tile floor, and they both cracked. See? So, unfortunately, those two are gone for good. And I bought the Captain's Choice bowl. It was my first bowl ever. And it had some sentimental value in it. I'm sorry, I'm sweating that it's really hot in this room. And if I open the window, it's even hotter, so. But, and the Wet the Face bowl was the first one that Alford made. So both of those things had some sentimental value, and I did manage to take another bowl out of inventory for myself, and I will let you know right now, there is one left. So if you do want one of the original designer, order it now. Because there is no more after that. Same with the brushes. I don't know who's going to be making the brushes. I don't know if Alford has contracted anyone to make the brushes. I have no idea. He says things, and then things sometimes don't conjure up. So I consider it, when I see it, I'll believe it. And he says he's working on getting the designer to give me a sample of the bowls. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. But again, if you want one, buy one right now. Anyway, I thought I would use Mr. Warlock. I need some magic. I need some Warlock magic in my life right now. So I'll be putting that in the bowl and making a lather, bringing it to the face, and talk about some things. So stay tuned. Don't go away. So you can see the bowl is empty, right? And this is the soap that we're going to be using, Mr. Warlock. It has a really great menthol kick, and it has eucalyptus, which I really, really enjoy. So I'm just going to put that in there. Let's see what we got. Do. I was making lemon ice a couple of days ago, and I forgot to wash my hands. You could tell where this is leading to. And I touched my eye. And holy cannoli, man. That was painful. It lasted for about 15-20 minutes. I just kept flushing it. Wow, it was bad. So here's my brush. This is the Wet the Face brush. I'm just going to give it some water. I'm going to empty the contents of that brush right in the bowl, and then I'm going to do a lather. So let's slowly go and mix all this together. That eucalyptus, you can just Chance here. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you, I also broke a couple of razors too. Forgot to mention it. I think my T2 was damaged. A couple of other ones. Oh, you know, it happens, you know. It happens. So there you go. Let me just, yeah, I wasn't too happy, but it does happen. So, here is the, wow, look at that. So here's the lather. Let's bring this to the face and do the rest of the shave. All right, so I have about 6 to 7 days of growth, so let me wet the face. All right, and let me grab the lather and start putting it on. Look at that. So let me just apply it. That menthol is already kicking in. I remember when I came out with Mr. Warlock, people were afraid to get it because they thought it was the same as cold fusion. But I kept telling them the profile notes are all different. Once the eucalyptus goes in, it's a different product. It's different. It's really far from cold fusion. And here you go. All right. So let me grab an Occam's razor. I'll grab this one. This is the original, the one without the hollow handle. Let's go on the bottom here and start. So last week I told you about Crazy Boss, and she's telling me that I have to, now she lives, not kidding, she lives 5 minutes away from the place where she lives. So she lives 5 minutes away from the store where she owns. It's a Manhattan building. She lives on 5th Avenue, and which is literally like 10-15 minutes away. She decides that it makes sense for me to give up my Friday, which I had already done, I have already put in for someone else to take their vacation day. So she wants me to come in on my day off to open up, because the person that wants a vacation day would have been my like my replacement to open up, since I'm not there on Fridays. Instead of her just getting into a car and coming in and opening up, I guess it's a little bit too inconvenient. Now, her 5 minutes and my time to come in there are vastly different. It takes me an hour and a half to get to the door, from my door to hers. An hour and a half. And she's the one that's making me come in. Well, I think people have talked to her about how ridiculous it is, and she emailed me that she's trying to get someone to open up instead of me coming in to open up. We'll see what happens. I'll let you know. I'm not holding my breath, but I'll just have to plan like I have to come in anyway, you know? And that's the logic of that. Oh boy, it is. I was thinking maybe I could wear this shirt out, now I probably can't. Or maybe I can. I don't know. Let's see. Whew. That's great. There's nothing like, and it doesn't have to be my stuff, there's just nothing like a mentholated soap, I think. All right. Very nice. Really well done. Occam's razor, you are the best. So, there you have it. I had a great shave, and I hope you have a great shave. And I'll see you next week.